Yo, what is up, y'all? It is your boy, YDC Jamar, and we back with another video. I still have not come up with a name for this series. Give me about like episode maybe 3 or 4, bro. I'll probably I'll come up with something. But today we are talking. Oh my God. Anyways. Today we are talking about Carmelo Hayes, aka him. Now, me personally, I love Carmelo Hayes. Carmelo Hayes is a great wrestler. You probably gonna hear me say that about a lot of wrestlers I do on the series about how much I love them. I love a lot of guys on pause. Whoa, hold on. I love a lot of these wrestlers, man. I love a lot of wrestlers, okay? But now Carmelo Hayes, he got started in 2014 with wrestling on the New England independent scene under the name Christian Casanova. Getting titles all over the place in the independent scene before he was eventually called to NXT in 2021. Sorry. Now, in February of 2021, he has signed a contract and he's won the NXT 2021 Breakout Tournament. And that ended up getting him, a guaranteed title shot, which he ended up finessing his way into. Which, if you haven't seen, I suggest watching the history between Carmelo Hayes, or the history of Carmelo Hayes' rise in NXT on the WWE channel. That will basically give you everything. I'll give you the rundown for real. But he ended up winning the North American title. He ended up capturing the cruiserweight title while holding the North American title at one point as well. That man he's really him as he says. And he even ended up capturing the NXT Championship in April of 2023 after beating Braun Breaker, which I might do a video on Braun Breaker. I'm not gonna lie. Braun Breaker is, but let me not get carried away. This video is about Carmelo Hayes. But since then, Carmelo Hayes has been drafted to SmackDown as the number 3 pick in 2024, and at first he looked promising. He was in a feud with Andrade and LA Knight for the US Championship. Not to mention how he beat Cody Rhodes when he was first drafted. So it was like, but ever since then, they've been treating my man like dog water. But he's paired with the Miz now. He got the Andre the Memorial tournament or Battle Royal win. So that's something, I guess. I want more for the guy. That's just me though. But that's just what I think. Now, I think Carmelo Hayes could end up being a top talent. I think he could, I think they could have at least started out with giving him that US Championship. Hopefully they do something with him soon. But that was just me giving a quick debrief on Carmelo Hayes. I hope now. Ooh, I almost forgot, man. The suggested matches. How could I? Some matches I suggest you watch for Carmelo Hayes. Obviously his match. I've said this in the previous video. His matches with Ilya Dragunov. I suggest you watch those. His matches, anything. Because Carmelo Hayes has like really great matches. Honestly, he fly like. How do I explain the way he wrestles? He's just like a high flyer. He's like a really bouncy person, man. Like he brings, and with his finisher, nothing but net. He brings like the basketball swagger to wrestling, if that makes sense. I don't know. Maybe I'm just yapping. But I definitely suggest watching his matches in NXT. Matches with people like Braun Breaker, Ilya Dragunov. I haven't done much research. I haven't seen much of the matches on his independent scene. I've seen one under, I think it was like Northeast Wrestling. So you can watch that. But or you can just watch more of our videos. But that was just me giving the short debrief. Now, that's actually everything I have to say for this video. The gameplay you saw in the background, yes, that was from the trailer of the last video. We're gonna be getting this WWE series. I'll be getting the WWE series because right now it's only just me right now. But you dig? Let me stop. Talking. I'm gonna let y'all go, man. I'm gonna catch y'all in the next video, and